A very beautiful morning here in Mulomp B, formerly or popularly known as Mulomp Kawajir. The Mulomp Kawajir is a section of the Jola family in cassamace, Buluf. The Jola family in Buluf are also in different sects or sections. This one we see here this morning is the Eleul family. The Eleul family is believed to have come from a part of cassamace called Nyomun, where the Eleul family also exists. In that part of cassamace, which is the Kassa section of Jola, has been believed to be the origin of this beautiful family gathering here this morning to carry out an annual charity of this family in this particular environment. As I turn round to show you the background of this area. Indeed beautiful, this area has been found to be the initial settlement of this family. As you can see, a 360-degree stone shows that there is no residence building or structure in this environment, except for this structure, but it is non-resident, as it is just a store that is meant to keep some of the items or tools that are used during this kind of congregation. Indeed today, as in the previous years, this family is holding their family charity. The charity comes into existence since time immemorial from their great-great-grandfathers, who initiated a congregation of this nature to seek blessings from the Almighty for progress, peace, prosperity, and tranquility within the family. This has received subsequent ceremonies of the same occasion until a particular period when a break was observed. But however, for a period till when the great-grandparents, some of the great-grandparents forgotten about this actual occasion, which has been in existence since the beginning of the founders of this settlement. That caused them to seek for blessings, and they followed persuading different entities to secure a solution to some of the problems they are facing and an explanation as to why they are facing some of those things during those times. That review reveals that there used to be something that their great-grandparents have been doing here at this place where they used to live before. And with these mango trees you see as an evidence of this settlement, and also these baobab trees, and you can see these round palm or palm trees that were planted during those times as evidence of an old settlement in this area. So this in actuality told those people or informed those people that this settlement was a settlement where some congregations have been done, some prayers and blessings have been sought in the past. But they have abandoned that for a period, and that has caused them some issues that worried them, and they went on the search for an explanation as to why those natural, cultural, traditional calamities or turbulence have been facing them. And indeed, an explanation drove them back to this old settlement, which is the cradle of the Elewul family. For them to be gathering at this location every year to pray, discuss as a family, reach agreements, carry on proposals, and also ensure that they work within themselves in line with what they desired to achieve for a particular period or moment in time. Indeed, this has actually been a revitalization of this process over the previous years. And hence it has been a revitalization of this process over a previous years. This family has since then been gathering at this location to observe this ceremony in prayers. As this ceremony has been observed in prayers over and over, and that of this year also comes, it is indeed a pleasure for me to put you up to notice as to what this beautiful family is gathering here this morning for. However, it is important to give you a brief synopsis of how this family come into here, as it will be very difficult for me to tell you exactly when this family survived in this location and exactly when this family existed here. It will be very difficult for me because there are no written records of these actualities in the past. But indeed, it could be very interesting to tell you that this is a family that have lived up to expectation and lived up to the momentums of what the family have been doing in the previous times. With beautiful, bright, happy, smiling and laughing faces, all these people you see within here are people who came from the same great-grandparents. And this is why whenever they gather in memory and they gather in joy, happiness, love and share of pleasures. However, there is nothing more beautiful than a family reunion of this nature. This is why whenever meetings of this nature happen, things like this are always the case. Some of these people have not seen each other for almost 12 months. It is now, during this period, that is the annual charity time, when they will always meet at this place. So obviously, there should be things of this nature expected. People meeting, sharing joys, as you see smiling and beautiful faces with laughter. I wish this is the case almost every month. But indeed it couldn't be every month because there are expenses and there are guidelines as to what is to be done, when it's to be done, and how it is to be done. And this is why we can see the bull dying down there. And that is why you can see that goat there. These are sacrificials that are ordained by culture, tradition, and also spiritual and natural means. So in short, this is the Elewul family. But this occasion have been in existence for centuries now. And as I said, there was a break, but then this break has been connected almost 60 to 70 years from now. Since then, it is annually done in sequential series, which the family is able to maintain over a long time. So indeed, it is a pleasure sharing this through this video. This is a beautiful family, beautiful gestures. I could see that all this you see is indeed discussions that have been done in remembrance of the previous things, and indeed in a joking manner. Great, sister. This one you see is a nephew, but he is named after the one in the red shirt's father. So he is claiming he should be given the fatherly due. He should be given the fatherly due. Yes, I agree. But I was the first to begot you. That is noted. So we can observe that. Great. That is a cow slaughtered in sacrifice. So they are trying to transport it from here to a place where they will require to place it safely, to unskin it. There it goes. I would stand here and see the movement to wherever they might want to go to. Yeah. So let's come back and give a summary of what this video is about. As I said, this is a congregation of the Sam family, or the Sambukunda family. But this Sambukunda family is also known as the Elewul family. The Elewul family is a particular trait within the Jola family, who live in Buluf, who have their cradles all the way from Cassamace, the Buluf region of Cassamace. And as I said, this family has been believed to originate from the Kassa area of Cassamace. And this family could be found in 3 sections of this area. That is the one in Kassa, where this other one emerged from, and another one in Karichak, which is a neighboring settlement. But indeed, they do know that you have this family in those areas as history narrated. But we will follow this in detail subsequently in a documentary that will come into light once the funds are available for that documentary. So thank you very much for following. This is Sam Jr.